The challenge of waste management is ever present. Streets overflow with waste, a reflection of the growing environmental strain.
The biggest challenge we face as waste managers in terms of sorting and recycling is the mixture of waste. You find at household level, waste is mixed. Food waste, plastic waste, cardboard, they're all mixed in one dustbin.
Most of these community members hawajaelewa the benefits haswa ya kusegregate. Utapata hiyo mahali ya kwamba aweke kama ni recyclables, ameka hazardous waste, ama mahali organic, ameka recyclable, yani wanachanganya. Ambapo kwamba inatupatia mtihani ya kwamba inabidi tuanze kuchagua tena pale, which is time consuming, na pia inaharibu the value of the waste which ambazo zingekuwa ziko na value nzuri ikiwa hazikuwa zimechanganyikana.
But amidst these challenges, KEPRO is working hand in hand with local communities to find solutions, turning waste into opportunities.
We came in and the idea was to try and support businesses to undertake product stewardship programs and other policy approaches as far as environmental stewardship is concerned. We are primarily an organization that seeks to try and find a balance between profit and planet, where we are ensuring that producers and manufacturers are taking care of the environmental consequences of their products.
Through our collaboration with grassroots organizations, we are addressing the challenge of waste in various counties by implementing local community-driven strategies. KEPRO has also introduced participants to its Waste Collectors Toolkit, an essential resource for managing waste effectively.
Kutoka KEPRO ikamthuru KEPRO imetusaidia kwa sababu kuna vitu moba tuko tunajua kama hizo data collection. Sisi tulikuwa tunachukua tu tako. Waste collection toolkit imetusaidia, tukipitia ndani unapata unakuwa a little bit educated kwa sababu kuna zile vitu watu walikuwa wanajua. Kama watu walikuwa wanaona hizo bin, unaona bin ya black, green na yellow, hujui kazi yake ni gani. Lakini unapata ile kitabu inasaidia. Ukipitia unajua ni nini unaenda. Hata ukienda pale unafundisha mtu unajua unamfundisha nini.
The toolkit has really been helpful in empowering me and also building capacity for me to understand the different processes of waste management, different stakeholders, and also how to handle the waste, and also make sure that we can be able to know the categories. It has also made my work easier when it comes to educating the community and also the institution on how to effectively handle their waste and promote circular economy.
These efforts have directly impacted more than 1,500 individuals through town hall sessions and 10 million viewers through our messaging on digital and mainstream media platforms. To facilitate on-the-ground waste collection and contribution to employment creation, KEPRO has established 4 waste collection points in key locations across Nairobi and Mombasa, where collected waste is responsibly taken by local community-based organizations, CBOs. In addition, KEPRO has distributed essential tools to support environmental cleanup initiatives as well as personal protective equipment, benefiting over 5,000 waste entrepreneurs in the last year alone to ensure their safety and well-being.
KEPRO has been helping providing the PPEs, the means of transporting the waste from the point, and also the recycling bin and the storage facilities.
KEPRO's commitment to sustainable waste management saw us launch a 3-phased program dubbed the Consumer-Led Transformation (CLT) initiative in February 2024. Through this initiative, KEPRO has been able to reach 40 counties in Kenya through extensive sensitization drives to create awareness and encourage participation in responsible waste management.
What we're doing with KEPRO has massive potential for job creation. We want the jobs to be formalized. We want to protect the workers that are involved in this. That's why we launched the Waste Collectors Toolkit last year together with KEPRO. And that toolkit is about how do you get involved, whether you are an employee, worker, or a CBO, but also about how do we make sure they are decent jobs where workers are protected and they get benefits, they get social protection, and they earn a decent living.
Through these combined efforts, KEPRO hopes to inspire all stakeholders to take more proactive actions towards achieving cleaner communities.
believe that our technology is a solution that it advances circular economy, both from the component of connecting people, but also from the component of the data. The data once analyzed, we are looking at it as a way to revolutionize the recycling space, attract more investment, and build better the businesses and enterprises already in recycling. Since beginning, we've educated over 6,000 members of the community. We've trained over 300 waste workers who are agents, and we intend to just build their capacity so the community can understand that there is a lot of value in waste as a resource. They have options of better managing their waste. They're able to segregate their waste at source, so that then it's really a clean resource for the waste workers who look at this, as a source of income.
Ya kwanza nitasema ni ile program tuko nayo ambayo inaitwa Mombasa Cage for Change, ambapo tumepartner na organizations like KEPRO, where we deliver cages to learning institutions, wanafunzi waweze ku throw in the plastic waste na cardboards pale ili kwamba facilitate the environment. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni moja kati ya zile innovations ambazo tunajaribu kuzileta katika sisi organization yetu kama Rafiki Pepsi kusaidia jamii waweze ku manage waste vizuri.
While our efforts in the counties focus on immediate waste solutions, KEPRO is also investing in the future, starting with our schools.
So when KEPRO called us, we found it a golden opportunity for them to come at least and teach our children on waste management and segregation. We have champions who are in every class, they represent every class, who ensure that every day, at least the waste that is collected from class is segregated.
We are working to raise a generation that understands their role in safeguarding the environment. Through dynamic programs, we teach students the value of recycling, reducing waste, and taking charge of their environmental impact.
KEPRO came in handy and was able to help us walk the journey through awareness creation, educating the students, even as far as partnering with the Danish industry to donate the green bins for us. And now we are able to segregate our waste into wet waste and dry waste, or basically recyclable and non-recyclable waste.
KEPRO's initiative bring together various stakeholders to address waste management challenges effectively. Participants learn best practices and gain valuable insights into sustainable waste management strategies.
Recognizing that even as we talk about product stewardship, the ultimate determinant of how successful a product stewardship program would be successful is the aspect of design. So we saw it needful to be able to bring in a few of our members, equip them with the knowledge around what are the fundamental principles around design for recyclability, what is the business case for you to be able to transition, or rather the convincing reason from a circular business model point of view. I mean, what is the business case? Because the reality is businesses exist for profit, and that transition towards a circular economy must also be incentivized in this regard.
Our approach mainly targets behavior change. And the core of it has been educating the community members and building the capacity to understand that waste is a resource, it's a valuable resource, and also just capacitating waste workers involved in the recycling value chain to be able to benefit better from these resources.
One of the highlighting stations, I think, of the lessons is where we had these cards that we could actually plan around and map out our business model. We were able to adjust around it and actually come up with a solution on where we offer composting as a service for B2B fresh produce organizations and upper class homesteads.
We are able to evaluate our model, opportunities in the market. We also been able to look at our wastage, especially now that we are using plastic as a means of packaging. We've been able to understand what KEPRO does, and we have been able to collaborate with them to manage our waste.
KEPRO is driving meaningful change by equipping communities with the knowledge, tools, and resources. We are building a greener future where everyone plays their part in protecting the environment.
KEPRO is the first packaging producer responsibility organization in Kenya, and it's also the largest. Right now, 850 paying members, This we can keep growing. We know we'll get the EPR guidelines from the government very soon that will create a legal foundation to expand this field. Producers are already paying into this scheme. Recyclers are receiving a subsidy. But by getting the EPR guidelines, I'm convinced that the brand of KEPRO will be much stronger and we'll have more players contributing to sustainable waste management.
To date, we've been able to convert around 20,000 metric tons, that is in terms of collection and conversion. And up to September 2024, we are currently managing compliance solutions for around 850 companies. Here you're talking about the manufacturers, packaging users, brand owners, as well as some of the largest retailers in the country.
It was a noble cause that KEPRO brought together all the industry giants, such as glass manufacturing companies, the food and beverage companies, recyclers, as well as glass aggregators, to put their minds together in order to ensure the highest rate of glass recovery, recycling, and reuse. Through the KEPRO support, we want to increase our recovery of glass waste, increase our production capacity, as well as ensure a better working environment for all our employees.
According to vile nimeona kwa huu mradi, watoto wamekuwa wakizingatia sheria na wamejaribu sana kuweka mazingira katika hali njema.
Saa hii vile mtuletea hii container imefanya hii shule imekuwa ni shule ambayo iko na usafi na pia imekuwa funzo kwa hawa wanafunzi wetu hata huko nyumbani kwao.
Sisi kama Mto Wangu Initiative tunasema shukran sana kwa kutushikilia na kwa kutusupport vile mnaweza na matools na overall magambo. Muendelee tu na hiyo roho. Sasa unaona tumepiga overall. Watu wako poa, watu wako smart juu ya KEPRO.